The secret to entrepreneurship is this. What's up, y'all? It's AJ Simmons. First off, I want to thank you for checking into my channel. That's the first thing. And if you're not subscribed, definitely do. I'm going to tell you the secret to entrepreneurship, and it's this. You have to learn that most of the things that you heard about entrepreneurship is a myth. Okay? It's all a lie. All of that work when you want to work and short hours and all of that, you're going to be rich because you're the CEO now, and flexibility, be with your family more. All of that stuff, I'm going to tell you right now, is a lie unless you're going to do this thing mediocre. Okay? If you really plan on taking a company to the top, if you want to see 100 million, like y'all say, you want to be a multi-millionaire, some of y'all talking billionaire, you know what I mean? And some of us, rather, because I want to include me in it because it's a team thing and we all one, right? I'm a leader, right? So I can't say y'all, I got to say us, okay? So what you got to understand is most of this shit is a lie that y'all be hearing on this internet stuff, on these infomercials. All of this stuff most of the time is a lie. A lot of the times, a lot of these things being sold to you as passive income opportunities are a lie, okay? I had a lady walk up to me the other day. She was a multi-level marketing person, and I'm pretty sure it was probably with a Primerica or one of those other life insurance multi-level marketing companies. And she came up to me and she asked me, "Are you interested in making what did she say? Interested in adding other income sources?" And I told her no. And she looked as if like that never happened to her. Nobody just said no. But I've been asked that. I've been hit with that so many times. I'm already prepared for it now. But so I went ahead and I explained to her why. Because she was like, "Okay, well, yeah, tell me why." And I told her, I said, because I'm an entrepreneur. I have a company that I'm locked in on. I've done so many things in the past that time has taught me that in order to take my company to the level that I'm trying to get into, I can't be open to new opportunities. I can't be open to new income opportunities, y'all. I'm telling you, when you getting into business, you have to have an open mind. You got to be open to opportunities. But once you finally settle down and get you a company that you started and is running, you got to shut down. You can't be looking at everything that's shiny and new under the sun that, oh, somebody got a great reviews on starting this company, or they got big checks because they doing this particular business. And the truth is, again, like I tell y'all all the time, everything works, okay? Don't go into the cleaning business because you say, oh, it's money in that. Don't go and get you a trucking company because you think it's money in that. Don't go get into real estate because you think it's money in that. Don't do stuff just for money. Do the thing that you really want to do. And then once you get into that business, stick with it and lock in, because there's money in all of it, okay? And I'm just being 100% honest with you. But the difference is, or the key is rather, you're going to have to put that work in. You're going to work, okay? And I'm going to tell you how you're going to work. You're going to work harder than you ever worked as an employee, okay? You're going to work. Not only are you going to work harder than you ever worked as an employee, but you're also going to have more bosses than you ever had as an employee. As an employee, you might have had a supervisor, you might have had a team lead, and you might have had a manager, right? And that's probably about the most bosses you ever had at once. Maybe even somebody over the manager, and that's about it. But as the CEO or the boss or the entrepreneur, the founder of the company, guess what? All of your employees essentially are like your boss, okay? Because you're serving them. If they need equipment for them buildings that you got them cleaning, guess who's in charge for it? You. And guess who they come back and complain to if they ain't got it? You. You got to provide that, okay? If them customers not happy, all of those customers are your boss. Guess who they can fire? You. If you don't clean them buildings the right way, if you don't cut that grass, if you got a lawn care company and you don't cut that grass the way you say you're going to cut it, guess who they can fire? You. Okay, you got a nail shop and you don't do them nails the way they say that you supposed to do them, guess who they can stop going to and go to the next nail shop? No, I mean, like you can get fired, okay? Entrepreneurship, you're not your own boss, okay? Everybody's your boss when you own a company, okay? Let me tell you what else about the money, right? So you think, oh, because my title say I'm the CEO, or I'm the president, or I'm the managing director, I'm the executive, all of these things, right? But just because you have that particular title does not entitle you to a particular pay scale, okay? If your company is only doing $50,000 a year, then you can't get $100,000 a year salary, okay? If your company doing $50,000 a year, you lucky if you seeing 20 of that. Because you got to put back into that business, okay? The business got to come first. You got to build that thing up. You want a bigger salary? Then you need to generate bigger revenue. Period. Okay? Your title has nothing to do with your income. Your income is predicated on the revenue of that company, and you as the CEO, as the president, as the boss, you are directly responsible if it's your company. You can't look at your sales team. Of course, you're going to hold these people accountable, but when it comes down to it, you always got to hold yourself accountable for everything if it's your company. You put people in place and you delegate and you empower those people to make moves for you and do the things that you hired them to do. But when it comes down to it, if that bottom line ain't where it need to be, you need to look in the mirror, period. And entrepreneurship is different. If you got up at 7 o'clock for work every day, and then then when you finish your job, you got off at around about 4:30, right? You got home about 5. Guess what? You probably gonna get up at 6 for your business and get off at about 6 and get home at 7. Or if you're working from home, then you ain't gonna stop. You probably won't stop working. I'm always working. I work from home most of the time, so I'm always working. Weekends or not, if I'm not working, I'm either entertaining my family or I'm watching the Wizards. Y'all know I'm crazy about my Washington Wizards, and we going to the finals this year. Quote me on that. But you got to understand, it's not what they told you, okay? You're not about to be rolling in money. The first 3 years, you go ahead and just pretend like you broke, okay? Even if you ain't broke, you're going to pretend like you broke because you got to put so much back into that company so you can grow it. I'm telling you. I'm just telling y'all stuff that I know. I started my company the very first year when I bought a Range Rover because I got new income now. Oh, I'm balling. You know what I mean? Thinking I'm something, right? Then I buy a second car, two luxury cars in the very first year of business. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense, okay? You don't make those mistakes. Just because you have more money, that don't mean you go buy another car. If anything, you sell the motherfucking car that you got and get a cheaper car so you can have even more money to reinvest into that business. If you serious about growing this thing as big as you say you want to grow it. You can't be out in the club throwing money. You can't be out in the club, period. You know what I mean? You got to lock in on that business. If that's what you choose to do in your free time, I can't tell you what to do, right? But you got to be conservative with how you move. You don't think that you're going to be out here stunting and flashing money and grow that business at the same time. You can't do both. You can't do both. That's like trying to live off a startup company is like trying to, that's like having a newborn baby and then telling them to go get a job. Really? Like, really it is. That thing got to build up first. That child got to get up and get some experience first and learn some things first so they can get out in this world. That's how a business is. You got to nurture it. And you got to put like your all and put everything you have into it if you want to build it big. Now, for y'all to just want to be self-employed, this ain't for you. Okay, if you just want to be self-employed, you just want to get you a few accounts, make you about $3 to $4 grand a month, chill. Okay, get your little builders and relax and be good. Make sure you get all your insurance coverages and everything that you need, because as soon as that ankle break, you know what I mean? As soon as you catch some crazy terminal illness, Lord forbid, right? But it could happen. And when you self-employed, one thing go wrong with you and it's over. It's not even a business, it's over. If you go down, the whole thing is over. Okay? So that's why I always strongly encourage y'all to start a business and build a system out of it versus going self-employed. Yes, you're going to make a lot less money starting off, but if you can be tough for the first 3 to 5 years and not take that much money from that company, I mean, if you can work 12 hours a day, sometime 10 hours a day, and tell you the truth, you ain't got to do 12. You can do a good 8. If you give it a solid 8 hours in your own company, Monday through Friday, I guarantee you will see results. But it got to be a productive 8. You ain't got to lose no sleep. A lot of people tell you you got to sacrifice sleep. You don't have to sacrifice sleep. Now, especially if you ain't got a day job. Now, if you got a day job and you building your business on the side, yeah, you're going to have to get that sleep up. I'm going to tell you that now. But if you ain't got no day job and you building that business up, you don't got to sacrifice sleep, but you better be productive. You can't do no less than 8 because you gave 8 to a job. So you can't think that you're going to give less than what you gave to somebody else stuff to yours. Really, that doesn't even make sense to do. So you mean tell me you gonna help build somebody else shit more than you gonna build your own? You can get them 8, but you can't give yourself 8 at the minimum. Alright, so we gotta wrap this up. But I'm gonna tell you this. You gotta understand all of the bullshit that you be reading on them memes and stuff. Most of these people ain't never built a company a day in their life. Stop listening to them. Okay, stop listening to them. I built one solid company, okay, my cleaning company. Before that, I owned several businesses before that. And then now I'm building Clean Biz Network as well, okay? I'm telling you now from experience. I done tried all of everything, every new thing I tried it. E-commerce, I tried it. Real estate, I'm doing it, okay? Stocks, everything, anything. Only thing I haven't tried is trade in stocks and Forex, right? But I learned stock investing. But for everything you could think of as far as business-wise, multi-level marketing, all of that shit, I done tried it, all right? And what I learned is all of it works, but it's all about you. Are you going to put the work into that? These multi-level marketing people will tell you, oh, you want to get into an opportunity, you can have more time with your family, work less hours, build wealth for your family. First of all, ain't nobody building wealth through no multi-level marketing, okay? You might make you some extra money on the side, and that's great. Then you invest it into a real strong asset. But not no multi-level marketing, probably not going to be that vehicle for 99.99% of y'all, okay? And then the second thing about multi-level marketing is this too. If whatever you put in anything, you're going to get out of it. And this is for entrepreneurship as well, not just multi-level marketing, but it ties in together, right? But whatever you put into anything, you're going to get out of it. So if you think you're going to put 4 hours a day into your company and then you wonder why the bitch ain't growing, excuse my French. No, I mean, like, that's just insanity. If you ain't putting nothing into it, why you think you're supposed to get something out of it? Especially when we starting on shoestring budgets, okay? You ain't putting 100,000 into that company. You ain't putting 50,000 into that company. So why the hell you think you're supposed to take 50,000, 100,000 home the first year? Why? Unless you built it up. Unless you put that time in. Everything, you know what everything requires? Either time or cash. Okay? Those are the resources you got to have. And if you ain't got a lot of cash to put into that company, then you better have a lot of time to put into that company. Period. Period, okay? You got to put it in there. You have to. You got to work. You have to work. And I ain't talking about physically. The work that you put in might not even be that you performing the physical labor, but you damn sure going to do something else on that. You're going to do some administration. You're going to do the marketing. You're going to be learning some Facebook ads, some Google ads. You're going to do something for that company. You better put that business plan together. Marketing plan. Like, you better be doing something. Okay? You have to be doing something, and that's directly affecting your bottom line, or else it ain't going to work for you. I'm just telling you the truth. Alright? So, ain't no 4-hour work week in the beginning. Tell you that now. When you listen to that book, and I love the 4-hour work week. It's actually in my top 5 favorite books for anybody that's looking for a good book to read. But when you listen to that book, what he's talking about is how to be what he calls the new rich. And what that is you're basically self-employed. You work from home. You can travel anywhere and work from your laptop, essentially, right? And that's that's cool and everything. But what you gotta understand is if you do that, it's only but so big you're gonna build that thing. Okay? If you plan on building a real company, a real business, you're gonna have to put some time. You're gonna have to hire you a team, and you're gonna have to get in there. You're gonna have to get in there. Like, you're gonna have to put them hours in. Maybe later on, once you get the system in place, then you can do the little 4-hour work week thing. Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, I did it. As a matter of fact, when I learned how to structure my company after listening to that book, my cleaning company, okay? Once I listened to that audio book, that was when I restructured my cleaning company and was like, all right, bam, I'm about to fire some of these customers because it's too much effort and I'm getting too little profit. All right, bam. Then I'm going to put more effort into these companies because I'm getting a lot of profit over here and they don't even require my time. You know what I mean? So I started rearranging things. That book definitely helped a lot. I stopped checking email all time. Three times a day. Okay? 7 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That's it. Okay, just like it helps you to get more structured, so that way you don't have to keep putting in so many hours. But what you got to understand is that's for when you get there. Okay, I wouldn't read that book in the beginning, unless that's what you're going for. If you ain't trying to build no big company, I'm just talking to the people right now in this particular video. For those of us who say we want the $100 million company, who say we want the $1 billion company and all of that, you gonna have to work. Period. Alright? So if you're serious about starting your company and you like the cleaning industry, make sure you go to www.cleanbiznetwork.com and get your starter kit, alright? $9.99 for the one with the equipment. And only got one for $8.99 as well if you want the upright vacuum. Or $197 if you just want the information and you don't need the equipment, alright? You buy the starter kit, I'll let you get a free month in the group, so that way I can make sure that you start off on the right foot in that first month. And I got you. Everybody in my group, as long as they put in that effort, they successful, period, because everything they need is in there. Alright? And now I'm offering the leads to go with it. Now we providing you janitorial leads. You tell us what area you in, I take it from there. I call, my people call, we set the appointment. All you got to do is show up, measure the place, and get them to bid. That's it. And I got the bid calculator for you, so even if you don't know how to bid, I got your back there. You don't know how to put a proposal together, I got your back there. You ain't got no service agreement, you don't know what to put in the contract, I got you there. Everything you need is spoon-fed to you at this point. All you got to do is get the hell up and go do it. Period. www.cleanbiznetwork.com. This is AJ Simmons. Thank y'all for listening. Long video, but I'm back. Well needed. I appreciate every single one of y'all for listening, watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. I will talk to you shortly. Thank you.
Can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they can call me, so I can call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? You don't do that.
My business revenue all the way up, ass jam pro. I got bigger plans, though. Oh yeah. Everybody claiming balls, but who working for you? Where your fine check? What he get? Never mind that. See, I don't hustle for shoes and clothes. Money residual, that mean it's on cruise control. So when I bought my girl the Range, it show we ain't the same. But you just bitch about your life like you ain't to blame, you see? You on the project steps, chillin', getting high. I'm out grinding cause I hate just getting by. You sitting fly, but you homeless as a bitch though. And you ain't even got a car, man, that shit slow. That make it work.